Hello class 2. Welcome to your value education class. In this class, I will take your value education. Okay children, take out your book Inspirations for Life. This is your value education book, isn't it? So, take out this book, take a pencil in your hand and open your book at page number 28. Okay, this is page number 28 of your book, and the name of the chapter that we will do today is Helping People. Okay, page number 28, chapter's name Helping People, and chapter number is chapter 6. Okay, now before we start the chapter, let us pray to God to keep us, to make us kind. Okay, so join your hand, close your eyes and repeat the prayer with me. O Almighty Father, give me a mind that always remains kind. Open your eyes, unfold your hand. Okay, so here we have prayed to God to make us kind. Okay, now here in the story we will learn the virtue of kindness, isn't it? So what is kind? Kind means when we are helpful to other and we care about other. Okay, so kind means caring for other people. Okay, and in this chapter we will learn about this. So the name of the chapter is Helping People. Do you all help people? Yes, I know. The students of DPSJ, they like to help people, isn't it? And in everyday life you help your friends, you help your teachers, you help your parents, isn't it? Yes, I believe that my children, they help people, they love to help people. Now let us start. So start the day with a prayer. So as we have started the chapter with a prayer, so always start your day with a prayer. When you get up from bed in the morning, so start your day with a prayer. God is so kind and helpful to everyone. God is very kind and He is helpful to everyone, and thank God for that. And every day we should not only pray to God, but we should thank God for everything He has given us, isn't it? Now let us start the chapter. Being helpful and kind means caring for other people. Being helpful and kind means what? To be caring for others, to care for others, isn't it? All of us need help in this world. All of us, we are dependent on each other. So all of us, we need help. So at home your parents always help you. They do most of your work. This is because they think that you are a child. They do not ask you to do many things, but you can help your parents in many ways. So when you are at home, your parents, they always help you, isn't it? So your parents, they do the most of the work, isn't it? This is because why they do the most of the work, because they think you are quite small, you are a child, you are not being able to do the work. And they do not ask you to do many things. They do not ask you to do many things because they think that you are quite young, you are very small to do the work. But you can help your parents in many ways. But you as a very small child, though you are small, but you can do small work for them, isn't it? But you can help your parents in many ways. How? We will learn now. Now help your mom in the kitchen, In the evening, when Papa comes home from office, serve him water with a smile in your face, isn't it? This will refresh him. Now, how can you, as we all know that you are quite small to do work, isn't it? But you can, even though you can help your parents. How? You can help your mom in the kitchen, isn't it? Then in the evening when your papa comes home from office, what can you do? You can serve him water with a smile in your face. This will make your father, your dad very happy, and this will refresh him. Okay. Now you can also help your parents by keeping the house clean, isn't it? Do not make a mess in the house, isn't it? What can you do? Rather, you can keep your house clean by yourself, isn't it? By keeping your things in the right place, by packing your own bag, isn't it? So by keeping yourself clean, you can reduce the work of your parents, and this thing makes them happy. Okay. Now, at school, you can help your friends, and when you are in the school, you can help your friends in many ways. How can you help your friends? By you can share your things like pencils, erasers, etc. with them. You can share your belongings, isn't it? If your friend has forgot to bring his tiffin, then share your tiffin with him. That is what you do, isn't it? You all do this thing in the school. Then this will make your friend very happy. If your friend falls sick, when your friend falls sick and he is absent from the school for a few days, then visit him. If it is possible, along with your parents, you visit him and help him to keep up with his studies. And you can help your friends with his studies. If he is sick, you can help your friend with his studies, isn't it? Now you can help a hungry man by giving him food, isn't it? Now if you find any poor people, you can help them by giving him food, clothes, etc. You may also give them your old clothes to them, to those people who do not have nice clothes. Now you can also give your old clothes to those people who don't have nice clothes to wear, isn't it? These are all the sign of kindness, isn't it? Means we are caring, we care for others, isn't it? Many people, owing to their shyness, do not ask you for help even when they need your help. So there are many people who are very ashamed of asking something from others, isn't it? So even if they don't ask, it is your observation. You should observe, isn't it? So that they need your help. If you are kind and helpful, you understand their feelings and help them even when they do not ask for it. So if you are kind and if you are a quite good observer, then you will understand their needs, you will understand their feelings, and you can, even though they do not ask you for help, you can ask them by yourself. Sometimes even a kind word can make a person smile, and sometimes even if you are not giving any monetary help, isn't it? But when you are kind to other, your kind word can make other smile, isn't it? So not only to human being you can be kind and helpful to animals too. So but not only to human being, you should be kind to animals, isn't it? You should not tease them, you should not hurt them. So take care of them and feed them whenever you find an opportunity. So you take care of the animals and try to feed them. Never hit or tease any animal. Okay, so they are here. Read the story about a helpful woman, old woman. So here in the next class we'll read a story about a woman, old woman who was very helpful. So what we have learned from this page, this chapter that we have learned, it is we should be kind to others, isn't it? So we should take care of others, we should take care of our parents, we should help our parents in the kitchen, and as it makes them feel very happy, isn't it? So for today we will wind up the class here. In the next class we'll start with the story, and the name of the story is The Helpful Old Woman. So we will wind up the class here for today. Thank you.